made such a
wailing.
mistake. Oh, I made such a mistake.
I am dead. Hyperion, that's the name of the company that pays for you to regenerate. Did you ever put together the connection that Handsome Jack, the guy who's trying to kill you, is in charge of Hyperion, which is the company that is resurrecting you? Did you ever put that together? Like how funny that is?
That is weird. So he's just killing you for funsies, it looks like.
Yeah, yeah.
He
If
knows
anytime he
you
wanted to, he could just like delete your DNA off of the Hyperion like reconstruction servers or whatnot. And next time you died, I always like my friend and I joke so much about that, like how funny that was. I think it's just, but it almost made like wasn't almost like weird. It almost like made sense for Jack, like that he has so much money that he could care less about like really trying to kill you. He just like wants you to be dead, but doesn't even want to put the effort to like disable the reconstruction system. I don't know. Okay, wait. Are there some other side quests that we've been given?
Yes. TK has more work.
Yeah, let's do TK as more work. If I switch it, does it switch it for you too? Did it just switch?
No, I actually can't switch it. I think you're in charge here.
Okay.
It would seem.
So I did switch it, so you got that. Okay.
Yay.
That's it? Did that give us anything?
Did
that give us anything?
Yeah, we have two. That gave us a little bit of experience.
I see.
But there's more stuff now.
Alright, so how about we'll do life and limb. I usually like to do easiest to hardest.
Okay.
Yeah. That way, you know, each
The
you
hard
level
becomes easier.
exactly, and each low level you level up from it. And then usually how I did it with Borderlands 2 is I always did the story mission last, because the story mission would then progress the game. So I would do all the side stuff from easiest to hardest, and then I would do the story mission. So I think we can implement this. Actually, does it tell you which quest is the story quest in this version? In Borderlands 2, there was a big story.
I don't think it differentiates, which is kind of actually one of the reasons why I didn't play a lot of this game, because it didn't do a good job differentiating between story quests. So I felt a lot more aimless, and I was never sure like where I was in the story. I like to have some idea of where my progress lies.
Yeah. I just say I think Borderlands was the first to do it and like make it popular. Is the comic book cell shaders kind of style? You know what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
And I just say it gives the game a certain feeling, a certain aesthetic that I think it's really fun to play with, to play in.
Oh yeah, no, it's certainly one of the many saving graces of this game. At least when compared to other first-person shooters, that and the RPG elements
check out, what's
certainly
this?
make it
There's a quest over here.
Oh, nice. Oh, I remember this quest.
You wanna?
It's up to you.
Yeah, let's just do this one now. Who cares? It's
Okey-doke.
the same area. I don't think it's too hard. We might actually, honestly, do the other mission while doing this one on accident. I don't know. It'll say that this mission's just like one thing.
I got a Skag Slayer achievement, which gave me like 1,000 experience. That was nice.
Oh, does my Skag only attack one thing? Yeah, it looks like it. So my Skag pretty much just does a lot of damage to one thing. I'm just worried about my sound right now. Like I don't know if like my guns are like too loud or too quiet.
No, like audio is the worst thing to have to deal with.
It's pretty good.
When me and Peter did some streams, it would take us like 30 minutes of setting up before we would be ready. Like in the best case,
well,
sometimes we even had an hour or two.
The best thing is when you get it all set up. Because now, like, if we ever do like Borderlands again, which I hope we do, because like I just started a series now by doing this. I will just be able to jump in and play, and all the audio settings should be where they were last time. Nice.
Yeah,
You should definitely check out my channel, see how this video turns out when it's finished.
Oh yeah, for
You could
real.
subscribe too. It definitely makes my channel look a little better. I think you'll be subscriber number 8 at this time.
Alright,
I always
I
make
probably will do that.
I always make the jokes that like when I have 1 million subscribers, people are gonna look back at these videos and be like, "Oh my god, it's so cute! I only had 8 subscribers right now." Like, you know, now that I'm all famous and stuff, it's gotta be really weird for you guys to hear me back in like, you know, my. I went through a whole phase when I started my YouTube channel where I walked around pretending to be a YouTube celebrity. But pretty much like just like my close friends. Like I was deliberately making jokes like you know, oh, I'm a little busy. I've got to, you know, pump out more content for the fans.
I never die!
That's kind of how me and Peter were. For those watching, me and my friend Peter, we run a website called Zucchini Thumbs, which is kind of, it's the result of an inside joke from when we were in football together. But
And you can hear the podcast there too, right? I believe.
Yep.
Yep.
Peter will repost the podcast from the iTunes onto that website, so it's easy access. But we record video game videos, kind of basically what you're doing here as well. And yeah, we would try to pump out as much content as we could. Sometimes the setups for our recordings would take so long, like 2 hours. We would end up recording like 6 or 7 different video game videos in a row. And yeah, we would always make a point to try to release as much content as frequently as possible. At least once a week. We once recorded enough videos to supply us for about 6 months by releasing the
How many
video.
viewers did you get, by the way?
We don't have a lot of subscribers. Our video with the most views was 4,000.
Oh, that's pretty good.
It was pretty nice. The thing was, the game that we had done was the video game version of The Weakest Link, a game show that I don't think is on anymore anywhere. So people, I guess, wanted to look for the game show clips and ended up happening upon our little video.
I see. Yeah. I think the video that I have the most is like, I think 20. And I think that's just me watching it over and over again.
It really, yeah, it kind of does pay to have a video of something that's already public knowledge, like that Who's Line.
I try to tag my videos with, well, really I only do like 3 things, like the video game industry, the name of the game, and like video game series.
That certainly goes a long way in getting viewers. These guys are horrible.
But yeah. No, so yeah, do you have a YouTube channel also that my viewers could check out? Or just
Other
that
than
website?
other than Zucchini Thumbs, I have my own. I think my username is my actual name, Joseph Bota, B-O-T-A. Because I was an idiot and accidentally hit agree when Google wanted to use my real name.
Oh yeah, I know what you mean. I ran into that for a moment, and I made sure to read all the things carefully because I wanted to use BachNewton. But actually, to be honest, I think when you subscribe to my channel, it still is called Kyle Hutchinson.
Yeah.
Even though I like to try to keep my name private, which I just realized is ridiculous because it says it if you subscribe to my channel. But then when you actually watch the videos, it puts me under BachNewton.
Interesting.
Yeah. Does anybody use Google Plus?
No.
I feel bad for Google. Am I supposed to feel bad for Google because they have like so much money?
No, you shouldn't feel bad for Google because they have so many other good things
They
going
shouldn't.
for them.
I don't know why they even tried to, you know, do what they did.
There's a lot of money to be made in social media.
I mean, then again, they probably have broken even just because it's Google, right?
I mean, and you know, what does Google do? They advertise. They make all their money through advertising. So social media is basically the best you can get when it comes to advertising. I'm actually surprised that they failed so miserably at it. You know, like all things considered, I feel
I
like
heard it's actually better than Facebook and MySpace and all that stuff. I heard it's a great, but the thing is, it's not how good it is, it's that no one uses it. Like, if I have Facebook, I'm not going to all of a sudden say, okay, now I want Google. That's what, and I remember my friend who actually just started messing around with it, like, about a year ago. He said it was great, like, it works great, got some really great features, but just, you know.
Yeah, that's all I have to say about it. It's just, yeah. They were late to the party. That's all that can be said about it.
Dude, I'd say the screaming that comes out of your character while you're berserking is hilarious.
Wish I could hear it. At some point in time, I shall.
So one of the things I remembered is that I did all, like, the level of volume in my headphones is different than the level of volume that you guys are hearing. It's like, is it a fixed volume? So I realized that if it's loud to me, as long as your voice and the in-game voice is at a good volume, it should be fine. So yeah, that's me worrying for the past probably about an hour now. I think it's been probably about an hour, don't you think?
Yeah, I'd say
that's
so.
That's a long video. I feel like
longer.
We can go longer, yeah. It's gonna be a long upload. It's gonna be. At OSU, I've got pretty good internet, especially upload speed is really
Yeah,
good.
how is your upload speed?
Upload speed's almost as good as download speed. You know my download speed here is like ridiculous. The upload speed's really around like 300 megabits per second, which is crazy for an upload speed, like almost unnecessarily crazy.
Anyone need help?
But hey, if you're making YouTube videos in 1080p, it's great.
Oh no, it is great. Did any of this stuff in this chest look interesting to you at all?
Oh, I didn't look. Let's see here. Oh, we got some.
Got a bouncing Betty, a shield.
That's weird. The way they put the well, I don't think I have any grenade mod, so I think one is better than nothing. Oh, I guess I did have a grenade mod. Oh, you must be at least level 10. That's why that didn't work. Well, I guess I have been picking them up. I don't really use grenades, honestly. This shield is good for me. Do you have a shield?
I have a shield.
Oh, did you just find the better shield in here and take that?
It was not actually better. I'm looking at it now. I'm regretting my decision.
Oops.
But you can have the gorilla shield.
Thank you.
I didn't realize it. No, I saw one. I saw 2 shields, and I'm like, okay, I'll take one. And then I realized, oh,
late
that
in the game, shields
better.
get a little bit more. Where you like, for example, there were as a berserker in the second game, you want a lot of health and not that much shield.
Right.
And some of the shields are meant for that, right? And my other friend, who was a sniper, wanted a lot of shield and not much health. So it kind of worked out well because there was like those are like the 2 archetypes for shields. So
the shield that I picked up in that chest had like 10 less like shield rating, but it was a healing shield, so I think it regenerates my health.
Did I just take fall damage?
Yes.
Oh, so you do take fall damage in the original Borderlands?
Yep. I figured that. That's why I kind of like moseyed my way on down.
Okay, because in Borderlands 2 you don't take fall damage.
Oh god, Spitter Skags. Level 7.
So I just assumed that it was the same throughout. That's a pretty significant, I don't know, I would think significant feature. That they took out fall damage? Why do people do that?
I think this original game was slated to be a lot more serious, and then they realized that they weren't going to get anywhere making a more serious shooter. Like, I mean, like, as I was saying earlier in the video, when this game was originally meant to come out, it was supposed to be a very straight-faced shooter, and then they realized that it wasn't going to work out that way, so they cartooned it up a bit. And I think that's one of the remnants there of them adding fall damage. That and, well, I mean, that's the only reason I could think of why it's that way in this game. Which makes sense to me.
Makes sense. Ooh, I leveled up. Give me 1 second.
I did too. What a coincidence.
I think I'll level up at the same time.
Yeah, which is interesting because I've been getting experience from some challenges, so it seems that you got those same challenges as well.
Oh, yeah, I remember those. Do they have those? Yeah, I think they have those. I just use my pistol on these guys because, Joe, I remember before we started the video, you were saying how you didn't really use shotguns, but you seem to be using shotguns.
I kind of got like shoehorned into this because my character had a shotgun. I'm like, okay, I guess I'm using shotguns.
Yeah, you thought you guys. I mean, he is a close. What is it called? Close
quarters.
Yeah, close quarters character.
Also, I haven't found anything else. That's
Yeah, you don't get really even submachine guns till late in the game.
Yeah, I like found one machine gun rifle thing, and that's it. And that was early on.
I'd say I kind of am missing my FOV slider, to be truthfully honest. I was looking in the INI files before the game started, and the only way you could change it was changing those files, and it was like you could only have to set it to like a key bound. I just thought it wasn't worth it. So I probably shouldn't be complaining about it.
I angered all the racks.
All right, here's the second recorder.
All the racks are coming for me and you, it seems.
I'll fight those birds with my bird.
Everybody's birds be fighting. Oh god, they're coming for me. Aha, he's dead. One of them. Got him. Nicely done. So satisfying. Alright, maybe change the quest to that other one.
Yeah, instead of turning it in. Alright, let's see here. The other one in the same area is called... Oh, I see, never mind. Alright, how about we just collect some seeds from some plants? How does that sound? Does that sound nice?
That sounds...
Very relaxing, huh? So, you really do take fall damage? So I can't do this without getting hurt? Ow. It's really not too bad.
It's just your question.
Oh shit! Oh shit, we just walked into a boss, dude.
Wait, what?
This guy's a boss.
Well, oh, Scar? Yeah.
I'll see you later, man. Bye.
Whoa, hey, what have you done? Why have you done this?
Run for it. He's not following us, is he?
He's following us.
Let's just keep going to the quest. We need a car, honestly. But we get that from defeating Bone, right?
Yeah. Well, these skags aren't... They're nothing.
I'm just kind of tired of freaking killing skags.
Oh, are you dead? Where are you?
Help me.
Coming.
Oh, that's another feature they changed. In Borderlands 2, you can move around a little bit when you're down.
Oh, you got a second wind. Now you're dead again. Oh, adult skags. Oh no, Scar's after me.
I'm gonna beat the skag into submission. Are you okay?
And I'm running.
Okay, yeah, we walked into the wrong area.
A badass
honestly.
skag has my number. Or had my number, I don't know where he is now.
Billie Jean's badass skags got my number. It's just a skag. How does that song go?
I don't even know. It's not even a song you're singing.
Where are we trying to go? Honestly. Oh.
Well, we're
God, just
gonna
freaking
go
kill me already.
And we
Jeez.
walked into the boss fight.
Whoa, behind you.
Oh, what? No! Aha, grenade.
Hey, so, yeah, Joe, you gotta pick up Senku 2 sometime. I've seen it on sale for, like, what did I see it? Like $1.75 or something like that?
If I see it on sale, I'll probably, for $1 especially,
Just cheap shark it. And,
I'll cheap shark it, I'll add it to my wish list as well, so it'll notify me.
Yeah. It's a very specific type of game. Oh, that's nice. But like, it's definitely fun if you're into strategy games. Well, you're a programmer like me, right? So
right.
It's fun to like you've got to lay out the map to give the enemies the longest distance possible, and you've got to like position your towers right. so that you know you do the most damage, and it's got a strategy element and a like a shoot 'em up first person shooter. Dude, okay, no, we're not in the right area. These levels are way
Nah,
too
we're
high.
fine. We're fine. What are you talking about? We're fine.
Oh my gosh.
We're fine. Look, see, we're fine. He's so happy to see. Oh, no.
We just decided to leave this area because of these guys. Oh my god.
No, we're fine. It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. You got it. I got this. It's alright. I got this.
Oh, I got a second win. Every man for himself. Goodbye.
Throw grenades at this guy. My one regret.
You died?
I
Oh shit,
died.
he's after me. No. Is he still following me? Oh my god, what the heck is their problem?
Very angry. Where do we turn in the data quest? Because I'm back at the spawn point.
Okay, I see what happened. So, the quest we're trying to get to is let's try a different quest. What else do we got?
Well, I
here?
was asking about the data one because I'm like near the respawn, and isn't that where we picked it up?
Oh shoot, you know what?
Yeah.
The other quest that I switched it to, we gotta kill Scar.
Yeah,
we can kill Scar if we're like focused on it.
Yeah,
We
but
just, like, ran
real
into
quick, the data,
Oh yeah,
the two
yeah.
datas. Yeah, I'm like, is
Alright,
that?
here's the turn in.
Turn,
That's where it is.
yeah, where do we turn it in? Now?
I just set it as the quest. You see when I change it, right?
Yeah, I see it.
Yeah,
now.
yeah, but you
Oh,
have to
we
leave
go
the map
back
for
to the
this,
Badlands for that.
yeah.
Let's go kill Scar.
It changes when I change the quest, right?
Right. Yes. Yep.
Okay, to give you a sense of how like sore I am from working out, my arm is getting tired hovering over the mouse. Like just like keeping my shoulder raised above the mouse. Like,
Oh yeah.
that's how bad it is.
I invested money into a mouse pad that has a nice plush
Ooh.
for your wrist. And
You know what I'm
it's a
using?
bit-
I'm using my my wood desk as my mouse pad. I have an Xbox controller. I feel like if you're playing an FPS, you should definitely go keyboard and mouse. It's hard to make an argument against that.
I mean, yes, especially in multiplayer where precision matters, I agree with you. That being said, this game is casual enough, and the
Yeah,
lock-on
that's true.
helps that it doesn't.
And then you also have a pretty generous mouse aim. Well, it would
Exactly.
be mouse aim for you.
If it was any less, I would totally agree with you. That a first-person shooter should be played with a mouse and keyboard, but in the context of which I'm playing it right now, it's a-okay. Controller. Oh, these shotguns, I have to be like right on top of them for me to do any significant amount of damage.
Yeah, that's one of the things I noticed. And if there's like a big group of enemies, you're kind of in trouble. Joe, I'd be totally up for doing other games with you. This is fun.
Oh yeah, no, I enjoy it. Like, me and Peter don't play a lot of co-op stuff together. We do a lot of couch co-op, but again, he's all the way in Indiana, so we don't see much of each other.
Ooh,
So it is
yeah.
fun to play something.
Oh yeah.
What is this? Oh, this is green. Mine now.
Oh yeah, it's a new shotgun. All right, you ready to kill Scar? I hope there's not other guys. Do you want me to take out the main guy and you work on the minions?
Yeah, hang on one sec. I'm double checking some stats here. Oh, accuracy 54. That sounds great for shotgun. Very
Try to
great.
get him to open his mouth, because that's where the crits are.
Sweet, sweet crits. Oh, this gun is so much better. Oh,
One hit KO to me.
Oh, please. Heal faster. This gun is so much better. It's so much more accurate, and because of that, I'm doing so much more damage.
I just threw a
Oh,
grenade
nice.
at him.
That was nice.
I'm out of grenades.
I'm out of
Oh,
ammo.
shoot. I just fell off the cliff. Oh, he's over here now. Okay.
Well, that's
There's
unfortunate.
that.
Got that going for us, which is nice. I have no grenades.
Oh, I forgot I have my blood wing.
I'm going into beast mode. Eat it. Punching you.
Oh, there we go.
Aha! Come back here. Pick you up, Skag.
You're like laughing. What is it called? Starts with an M.
Madly?
Mahia.
Maniacally?
Yeah, that's it. That's how you're laughing. Alright, where's his leg in this pile of junk?
So much stuff.
Oh, I bet it's like in his lair thing. Oh, here's his leg. That's not really a leg, it's more like a foot, don't you think?
Where is it?
Yeah, doesn't it look like a foot?
That's totally a foot. That's not a leg at all.
Alright. Well, there's that. Let's see what else we have here. Last thing in this area is by the seats of your seeds of your pants. But it's still a bit of a high level. This is that area that we kept dying in. You wanna give it a go?
Let's give it another go.
We'll just be a little bit more. We won't pull as many enemies. We'll go in a little slower. I think what happened is we just tried to run through it and we just got destroyed.
I think I could have punched that guy. I'm just saying. Thanks, guys.
Hey, we forgot about the weapon loot over here. Some ammo there. I see a shotgun and this gun. Yeah.
I don't like that
I
shot.
don't think so. Yeah.
This one I have has a lot of really high accuracy, which seems to play a big role into how much damage I actually do. Alright. Money.
Jeez. All right. Ready
Oh, hello.
for this?
Oh,
You're gonna have to get up closer than that, buddy, with your shotgun. Holy crap! We're not even putting a dent on this thing.
we're fine. We're fine. What are you talking about? Where'd you go?
Jeez, one
Let's
hit
go.
got me down to 13 health.
No, we're fine. Oh, he's so fast. Where'd you go? Oh goodness. Okay, I softened them up a lot.
I'm down.
Finish the job. Oh, you're down.
I'm gonna need help here. I'm gonna
You
have to
are.
go super fast.
I agree.
Uh-oh.
All the help you can get, also so do I. Okay, just
Oh! What's the point? Even if we killed it, that's not even the objective. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to make it in time, man.
I am though.
You killed it with a second
killed
wind?
I'm second winding pretty hard now.
That's impressive.
Oh goodness, that was close. For me.
That was really impressive, Joe.
Very
You must be
happy.
some kind of god or something.
I wish. Myself more health. Always upgrade health.
So have you played PlanetSide 2 at all?
Oh, I remember like seeing that game. I'm probably gonna try it at one of these days.
I think it got ported to the PlayStation 4, and I think it looked really good on PlayStation 4. I don't know what they put the graphic settings at. But
The idea of that game seems really freaking cool.
idea. I have to warn you, it is tough to get into because they literally just throw you into the game. I think there's a little bit of a tutorial they can give you, but like the way the game's set up is like pretty rough. But like you, I was really intrigued by the idea of the game. Alright, I leveled up, that should help a bit. I'm just thinking about my English presentation I got it tomorrow.
I always love when computer science classes require me to give a presentation because it usually requires a lot less effort than I need to give.
Yeah. One of the things that I did hear about the computer science industry is they say you gotta have good communication skills because being a good coder only gets you so far. If you want to move up in your job, you do that through management, and management requires good communication. You know, so like
And that's
being
100% true.
yeah. So I hear that like, I mean, the kind of stereotype for programmers, which is like totally true, is like introverted, like nerdy, don't talk to anybody, just sit by a computer and code. And that's like true for the most part, but like those kind of people only go so far.
Right, like you can certainly get a job being that sort of
Right,
person.
right.
That's a-okay, but yeah, in my time, in my experience as an intern, at least with Cisco, yeah, the managers were always very personable people. Oh goodness. The adult skags scare me.
Dude, I just realized my Bloodwing does not do as much work as I was hoping it would do. It pretty much just sends out, kills one guy, and goes back.
I mean, that's fine for bosses, but yeah, no, for this particular area, it's nothing.
What do you think about the second wind mechanic? I think that was new. That was a new like mechanic that they had. Like it was a new idea for this game. You know what I mean? I haven't seen any other games that like really do it.
I like it because it keeps the flow going. You know, there's a lot of first-person shooters that if you get into a hard spot and you keep dying, it can get really frustrating. But in this game, it's kind of like, oh, you're fine, you're fine.
I don't know if I can make this one. It's gonna be close. Oh, amazing! How you doing over there? You gonna be able to make it?
No. Not without some help.
Behind you.
Yeah, no, the guy I was trying to kill decided that he was gonna run away. So it's like, alright. Yeah. Oh, well, now it's my turn to save you. Unless you can get a second win. Oh. There we go. Oh no, I'm out of ammo, so I'm just gonna hit this guy.
You have all ammo.
No, I'm just out of shotgun ammo, but I always forget I have the pistol.
I'm so used to a bigger FOV, but this is so weird. Yeah, I feel like everything's zoomed in. I feel like I'm looking down through like a rifle scope always. It's weird. Alright, I leveled up by the way, so just give me 1 second to allocate. Do I want to keep giving my Bloodwing more, You know what, I'm going to do what you're not supposed to do, and I'm going to try to dual tree.
You are?
Yeah. Is that a bad idea? Tell me that's a bad idea.
I mean, any veteran RPG player will say it's a bad idea, but I mean, if you're like investing in a skill and you realize that the skill is no good, best to stop now while you can than to keep going.
Yeah, I'm gonna try the other one. I've been using my pistol a lot, so I want to use the. There's just one perk that gives me. Sometimes when I shoot, it'll actually shoot twice instead of once. Yeah, that's kind of nice. Now, I wonder if that uses double ammo because that might be not so nice.
Hit. It all works out in the end.
Oh, we gotta find 8 of these. Oh, you've been picking some up, I noticed.
Yeah, I got 1 or 2.
Okay. Because I'm like, we haven't picked one up in a while, but I forgot that you've been doing it.
Oh, nice. 8. I do like how the quests kind of like pull you into every corner of each area.
That's nice.
So I don't know. This
Quests have a good job. Like that's what they did in Grand Theft Auto. They give you such a big world, but I feel like the missions in Grand Theft Auto did a good job of like letting you explore a lot of the world.
Yeah, without, yeah, it's kind of one of those things where I like to get a nice overview of the world. Like, I'll explore the nooks and crannies on my own, but I like to at least be in every part at least once during the main game. And I think this game does a good job of kind of getting you everywhere. Broad overview sort of stuff. The adult skags really want me. Why do you want me so much, adult skag? Come on, guys.
He's watching me right now.
I'm just like unloading on them too. That's like the most frustrating part about all this is I feel like more of them should be dead than actually are. Hello.
I'm just like no scoping these guys because I'm all out of pistol ammo, so I'm just like keeping my pistol at my hip and just firing in the general direction of the guys.
And we waddled away, waddle. So what's the story behind your username? Oh,
Okay,
goodness.
so I actually I write music too, but my music is mostly classical music. But recently it's been more like synthesized classical music. And I really got into classical music, and I still really love classical music. It's my favorite genre. But my favorite composer is Johann Sebastian Bach. So that's Bach right there. And I'm also a huge science fiction person. And I love science, and I love math. Isaac Newton is my favorite scientist because I love kinematics, and he's just like a pretty interesting person if you like read about him. So that's Newton. And I liked it because I don't have to have like any like numbers at the end, like the whole like 92 thing you got going. No offense. I don't like numbers on usernames and stuff. So, and BachNewton's not taken by anybody. Surprise, surprise. So it's nice because I can go to any website, type in that as my username, and it's acceptable. So that's that. I think the in-game audio might be a little too loud when we're all shooting and there's a lot of like sound and stuff. I didn't really get to test for that. I can listen to the recording after we finish, and I can tweak it for the next recording session.
Yeah, no problem. It'll be alright.
Hear that, listeners? We haven't talked directly to the listeners in a while, have we?
Hey, listeners.
How you guys doing? I know it's a
I
long
literally
video.
have no one watching my stream right now, so.
Yeah, that's one of the reasons I've been recording instead of streaming, is because I'm not popular enough to have people just pop into my stream, but like I feel like at one point someone might stumble upon my video, and that somebody is you, viewer. You decide to stumble upon my video. So
like and subscribe.
Like and subscribe. Click that like button. Really helps out, guys.
Oh no, what have I done? I have no ammo.
Oh shoot, are those two badass? There's two badass.
Those are two badasses. You didn't see that before?
I didn't notice. They're both at full health. Dude, we could barely handle one. Whoa!
Alright, you distract them, I'll punch them.
Oh yeah.
Super effective. Actually, though.
Do I get hit by my own grenades? Looks like that's a yes.
That is it. Yeah. One is almost dead.
Well, that was the one that I needed to survive, dude. That was my second win right there that you killed. You just killed my one and only second win.
But he's dead.
But don't they respawn? No?
Wait. Oh, you respawn?
Yeah, I died.
But what's important is one of them is dead now.
We are so bad. I mean, are we not doing the leveling? Like, are we not doing the questing right? Like, those were the two easiest quests. Like, what have we been doing wrong? We probably should have turned it a little bit to get those level ups.
Is it possible that maybe it scales with the amount of people playing?
It does, yeah, no. Remember, when you logged in, when you first joined, it says What is it called? Magari? Magari?
Magyar.
Oh, not even close. When it said that your name,
M-A-G-Y-A-R.
insert name here, joined, it said the enemies in Pandora grow stronger.
Yep. Okay, that's why. I bet. Yeah, because I don't actually remember ever fighting a badass level.
Which I think is good. I'd rather have a bigger challenge with 2 people, like disproportionately. Like instead of just it being twice as hard, I want it to be a little bit more than twice as hard, because then it makes you have to work together. I like that.
Yeah. I agree.
Whoa!
Oh no! He's already. Alright. Even distracted. Good punch. This is a surprisingly strong.
Well, yeah, because that is your like main focus.
Just circle. Just circle.
This is hilarious watching us just like swing at it. Oh no, let me kill it! Oh.
Nice.
Oh, there's some guns back here.
That was nice.
Yeah, nothing that I really need. I can get the health though.
There's a repeater. There's a healing shield. Shotgun ammo.
Do you think there's anyone? I'm sure like whoever's watching this is like paused it, got something to eat by now, paused it, gone to the bathroom a few times. I mean, Joe, when's the last time you sat and watched like an hour and a half? That's what I'm guessing right now.
I'm gonna be honest with you today.
Oh really?
Twice.
You actually watched an hour and a half long YouTube video?
Have you ever heard of the website Giant Bomb?
That name rings a bell. I don't know what they do. I can't remember.
It's a video game website, and they
Yeah, that's probably how I
basically
heard them.
they've been supplementing my lack of cable for the past 2 years.
I just say when I get an apartment, I'm not gonna buy cable. I like don't use it. The 2 things that I watch that are on TV are The Flash and The Arrow. Obviously, you can see my DC Universe nerdum showing, but those are both CW, and they just upload the TV shows to the website the day after they come out, which I prefer to watch them on the website because of my not condoning this. I guess I kind of am condoning it because I'd say I'm using it, but ad blocker is I just watch them without commercials.
Yeah.
I guess I'm not monetizing these YouTube videos, so.
Yeah.
What do you feel about ad blockers anyway, Joe? Talk
I
to
use it freely because, in my opinion, the way that websites have been monetizing their services, I feel is outdated. I feel like there's more effective ways of them to do it. I'm not 100% opposed to the idea of paywalls. Like I was talking about this website that I go to that supplements my cable. I pay a $50 subscription to them to watch their content, but that's because they're really entertaining. And I don't have a lot of time. So it's alright to have a little bit of content throughout the year versus having untold swaths of content that I don't watch, like having cable or something like that. But I don't know, like AdBlock, I understand the scumminess, and I do try to like let it turn off on websites where I want to give people my support.
But like, do you really like? Do you, like,
some websites, and there's a select few, because you know what? I can never know. Like there are so many websites out there that I just happen upon because I'm doing a Google search that have some of the most annoying advertisements in the world.
Yeah, I know what you mean.
So you know what? I'm gonna leave it on by default as a precaution because that's annoying.
Here's the thing: is like, the idea of advertisements isn't like inherently wrong. Like, it's the idea, of course, is to get information about products to users, right? But when I'm on the internet and I'm subjected to ads, I would say only 1%, if not, no, I'd say less, because I most certainly see 100 ads, in like just a bit of browsing. I would say like 0.01% of the ads are irrelevant. And you know what those are? Those are video game ads, like solely video game ads, which makes sense because when I'm on the internet, I'm mainly doing video game stuff. Oh, and then there might be the occasional like maybe there's like a food place nearby, and like that would be specific to Columbus, right? Mm-hmm. If those were the only ads that I was given, I would just keep ad blocker on. I'd be fine with that. But like that's not the case.
my issue is traditionally with advertisements, the advertisements were meant to be put in places where there would be high visibility. Now I feel like there's too much of an emphasis for advertisers to get in your face.
Yeah, I know what you mean. I feel like I'm saying,
that.
you know, the one thing I do feel bad about is YouTube. Like, a lot of my favorite YouTube channels are professional YouTubers, and that is how they make a living. And a lot of them do have really great content. But, like, for example, sometimes I'm just, like, browsing on YouTube, and I don't want to see an ad, just because, like, it's, like, a 30-second video, or, you know, something, like, super short, or... You know what I mean? Or, like, for example, sometimes, like, I'm just figuring out, like, if I'm watching, like, a video game series, and I'm like, am I on episode 18 or 17? So I'll click on 17 and just watch and say, have I seen this? Oh, yeah, I did. I'll watch 18. But if I have to wait for a 20-second ad to just do that quick check, you know, that kind of sucks. But then again, like, if I'm watching, like, I do watch Total Biscuit. You know Total Biscuit?
I know who Total Biscuit is.
I think everyone does who plays, like, PC games, but... he makes like 40-minute long videos, and they're very well done. He's a great YouTuber, especially for the PC games. And I ad block his stuff, and I'm feeling like kind of bad about it because, like, I don't know.
I'm of the mind that I think if they made ads like more varied, especially like, you know, video ads, that would go a long way and kind of like not making me as angry and so ad block happy.
Well, like,
because there are some websites that'll play the same ad over and over and over all day, and it's like, maybe if you mix this up a bit, you know.
Yeah. Like if every ad was a Super Bowl ad, you know what I mean? That'd be great.
That would be great. I would be very happy with that.
All right, hold on. Oh, did we finish that? Sweet. Let's go do all our turns and like level like 4 levels.
Yay, 4 levels. Oh goodness.
Oh, Joe, you know I noticed you also had is XCOM. We gotta do a game. We gotta do like a.
Oh, Enemy Unknown.
Yeah. We gotta do one of those sometime. That'd be fun.
I agree. I have never actually.
We can trash talk each other while we play.
I've gotten very far. But
Me too. I've never beaten either, but I keep playing and restarting my game. XCOM was the series. Was my first. Well, actually, my first series was technically Kerbal Space Program, but that only went for 1 episode. Until I realized it's a tough game to comment over. But I
Kerbal.
My girlfriend's younger brother, who actually watches my channel, which I kind of like. Hey Ned, if you're watching, I said hi. Anyway, and he said to make more Kerbal Space. He's a big Kerbal Space Program fan, so I told him I'd make some more for him. So. I've got.
Yeah, the only people I see stream Kerbal usually have a large Twitch following, so they're constantly like fielding questions from the chat. I feel it's harder for someone who doesn't necessarily have the same following.
Yeah. And I'm talking about like recording Kerbal. You know who's the best Kerbal Space Program recorder is Scott Manley. Have you heard of him?
I'm not. Oh wait, I have heard of him actually.
Yeah,
I've not watched any of his stuff, but I know of him.
He does Kerbal Space Program and other sci-fi games, and because I'm a big sci-fi fan, I watch his channel a lot. And he's excellent. What I like is while he plays, he talks about like science stuff, like literally he talks about rocket science while he's playing Kerbal Space Program, and it's awesome. Oh, hold on, there's another one here that we haven't turned in yet.
Yep, the data.
Okay. Do you have all the DLC for this too?
Yes, I did.
Have you? But you haven't beat this game yet, right?
As I said, I've gotten like past the. I've gotten into like the next section after this big area that we're in right now. I think it was like around level 25 or so, and I just kind of like fell off. I didn't get back into it.
I feel like it's easier to play through a game, especially a game like this when it's co-op. You know what I mean?
Oh, for sure. Because unfortunately, there's a level of monotony to this game, for better or for worse.
This would, I think I probably would have stopped playing by now if I was just playing by myself, but I'm enjoying it playing with you.
Yeah,
so,
exactly. Yeah, it's one of those things where like people have gotten all angry in the past like couple years how some games stories have gotten shorter, but honestly, like now,
People
being
don't
an
have the
adult.
attention span, honestly. I don't think so. Like, because of the internet, I don't feel like people have the attention span they used to.
Yeah, I think that's part of it, but that and I've just been growing up and I have less time. You know, when I sit down and play a game, it's usually like once a week. Like the amount I'm playing right now, this is the most I've played of a video game in like the past month at any given time. And it's just because I don't have a lot of time to do it. So it's nice to kind of have something short that I can get through if in a couple of days.
I just sold everything. Like, I don't mean like everything that was like literally my entire inventory. I thought that equipped items and non-equipped items were different, so I sold.
They're not separate? Oh no.
No, so I just sold everything. Whoops. That's pretty funny.
What have we learned today?
Luckily enough, there's a buyback feature. Yeah. So you were saying you're playing more video games than what? Did you say?
Than I have in the past month, like right now with you.
You mean like this play session is more video game time than you've played in the last month?
This is probably the most that I've played of a single video game.
You mean a single sitting?
In a single sitting, and maybe even like what 2 hours? Or well, no, we're like an hour and a half or so. Like I
don't know.
Yeah, in a single sitting, probably. Like most of the time, I sit down, I play a video game for like 30 minutes at most.
Yeah.
And if that, like I don't have as much time, and there are other things I'd rather be doing.
Yeah. I was I joke around this. I think I can't remember who originally came up with the term, but for me, I need like a lot of time to like really to start enjoying my video games before I like feel connected to them. So like it takes me like a few hours of playing to like I feel like I'm actually like in the game. I call it like my video game foreplay. Is that the part I'm gonna have to edit out? Joe. It's kind of awkward that you just stopped talking.
I'm back. Hang on.
Okay. Let's see here. What do I want? What? Ugh. Bloodwing, you haven't been doing anything for me. Critical hits, I haven't been really doing those with scads. I'll do my pistols more. Joseph.
You need to get a water.
Oh, I see. Yeah, I might get a sip of water. Hold on. Let me get a sip of water. I've been talking a lot. This is where we should put our little intermission. Remember when movies used to have intermissions?
Yep.
When was the last movie to do an intermission and not joke about it, like not be an intermission joke kind of thing?
I have no idea.
I don't
I was
expect
going
you
to
to
say
know the
Monty
answer.
Python, and then you said no jokes, and I'm like, okay, I don't know. I know Chitty Chitty Bang Bang had a intermission, but that's the only one I can think of.
That's true. But I think that's an old movie anyway. I think a lot of the movies at the time had intermissions.
Exactly.
Bum, bum, ba-da-da-da-dum, dum-da-da-da-dum-dum-dum-dum. I want to watch that again. I would get some serious nostalgia from watching that again. Some hardcore nostalgia, man. Hardcore.
Or
Hardcore nostalgia. I wonder if you can make a video game successful just solely based on nostalgia. Like market it towards
I bet you can.
like what game do you think could like evoke nostalgia from like most of its players?
Nintendo remakes for one.
Yeah. Oh yeah, like that new Pokemon game coming out, Omega Ruby or something like that.
Yep.
And then I don't know
And
the
the
other
Alpha
one.
Sapphire or something.
Yeah.
Those certainly go a long way.
I'm actually jealous. Like I don't have a 3DS. I don't know about you. I kind of wouldn't buy one for just a game, but like.
Yeah, I have a 3DS, but there was no one game that sold me on it. It was the amount of games that I wanted to play. It does kind of befuddle me that because there are a lot of fans, mostly for Nintendo, who usually cite like, oh yeah, this is the one game that I'm going to get a Wii U or a 3DS for, and I don't really understand that.
Yeah, it's a bit tough to justify getting a console for one game. Like, I get a PC and like, it's not like I'm like, oh yeah, I'm gonna go buy a PC because like I want to play that game. I don't know. I've heard people who bought computers for Minecraft.
Right.
Like they bought a better computer just for Minecraft.
Yeah, it's something that I don't necessarily get, but whatevs. People like what they like.
All right, wait. We need a little bit of a plan, don't we? Why don't you get down to distract them, and I'll snipe them from up here.
I can go berserk. Oh, hello. There's a guy over here. Hang on.
Dude, I'm like doing nothing to these cruisers.
I'm just shooting this guy point blank until he dies.
Actually, I have a little bit of a cheap sniping spot here.
Oh, good. But where are they? Oh, I see them. Actually doing anything?
Me? I'm doing stuff. Oh, how did I die? Wanna help me out there, buddy?
Yep.
I'm just like right next to you.
I just threw a grenade. In the worst possible spot.